And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. And, well, let's get into the risk disclaimer part. The reason why I say hopefully is because it's not a guarantee that you're going to make money doing all those things, and it's a good thing to keep in mind that the entire markets can reverse on you very, very quickly. Especially if you don't keep your proper disciplines in and stay disciplined about your trading, no matter what your position is in the market. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the risk disclaimer part, and we're going to show you what I'm talking about. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I'm also an aspiring funded prop firm trader with a couple of different companies, and I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration, although I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high degree risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade the funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into where we ended up yesterday in the trading world. And here I am. This is my back end of the Audacity Capital dashboard. And you'll notice I've got my verification stage. It says failed, and the Audacity Traders the Traders Cup for January is also says failed because I ended up blowing both accounts yesterday. Here's why and how I did that. This is the hourly chart on silver. I came into silver trades about right in here yesterday, or a little bit later than that. Probably right around here, right around that takeoff point. So I came in about 107 and started trading it up, and got pretty much all of this $10 move up to 117. And with that move, I was just thinking it was going to hit 123. I saw 123 target in my mind, and thought that's where it's going. Then everything reversed on me, and I instead stacked trades. So when it bounced again, then I could take advantage of all those profits. Well, instead it went the other direction and kept going, and took out all three trades and maxed out my daily stop loss limit on both accounts. So it did that very, very quickly, and all of a sudden I was out of the picture. Could not recover that quickly. So with that, so there's another reason we put stop losses is to keep me, the trader, in check, in my mind in check, because the markets can definitely turn against you, and there will not be work to your advantage when that does happen. So with that, let's go ahead and that tag's sticking out here for some reason. Oh, that's on my shoulder brace. So yes, I'm injured. So with that, let's go ahead and get into what we come here for every day, is to take a look at the markets. Let's get back into the daily and see what's going on today. Daily charts right there. Let me see. So here we have the DXY. The DXY is going down quickly. I'm not sure what's going on here as far as the news goes, but then that's not my concern. My concern is making money on the trade. The dollar is dropping, which means we're going to be looking hard at the pound versus the dollar as dollar weakness, and also the dollar versus the yen on dollar weakness too. We had some information come out this morning from this person, Katayama, to take appropriate steps on FX coordinating with U.S. will take action in line with U.S.-Japanese FX agreement. Now, I'm not sure what that means because I don't know what the foreign exchange agreement means. But here we have the net result. USDJPY, or the dollar v yen, falls 0.5% to 153.37, and it's down even lower than that now. So we have got a lot of action going on this morning. Let's go ahead and get into some of it. As we have here, the DXY is going down, and pull it up off those little numbers, we'll see it's coming down to 196.34. And somebody was in the chat rooms was speculating that it could go to 70. 70 is where it was in 2011 during the great, or right after the Great Recession and the decade-long recovery that came from the Great Recession that we finally started getting some economic recovery around 2016. 2016, 2017, if I recall correctly. So that's something to keep in mind. We're going to be looking at, like I mentioned, at a couple of trades. I'm already in a couple of those trades. I'll show you in just a sec. We have the, I don't have it in my, I have to do it so I don't show you my balances on my live account. Here we have the euro versus the pound. It's pretty much even Steven as far as that goes. I'm going to come back up here. I had to reboot my computer again this morning, so I don't have all the currency strength meter. Take a look at the currency strength meter for whatever that's worth. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. Come on, Google wants me to click on something else. I don't want to. Holla and sweet. And we've got the Swissies as the top and the dollar down here at the bottom. And in the middle we have the pound, Great British Pound, and the JPY, which is on the Japanese yen. They're going back and forth. That's why I'm looking at those two. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Is the euro versus the dollar. Look at it go. It's at 119.55, and that could be at my peril that I'm focusing on the dollar, not the euro. I mean, pardon me, the Great British Pound instead of the euro. However, I think everything's going to work out just fine. But it is taking off, and it's gone beyond this critical level right there. So if we go to the weekly and see what our next possible target could be, we are looking at the next possible target of who knows. We have nothing in the past 5 years that is at this level until we get way out here. So we're looking at a possible 121.91 is the next level on this. That was the May 2021 weekly high close. So it's got a little bit of, not a whole lot standing between those two right now. So that would be the next target in my mind is 121.90, 122, somewhere in that area. Again, we shall see as time develops. A lot of things could go wrong between now and then. A lot of things could go right too. Who knows? It's not my job to predict the market. It's my job to respond to the market and what's happening on a daily basis, because that daily basis could change very quickly. And here we have let's see what the retrace level is on that. FIBO retrace level, we blew right through 161.8. I was in the back of my mind yesterday with trading that we're going to see 161.8 on that. But then I do like that position right there. We are making money on that. Let's see. So this is, again, likewise, we've got a drop in the dollar. We're going to have a drop in the dollar versus the yen. Great British Pound, dollar, again, off to the races. After this, our next level to watch is going to be 139. That's going to be the July 2021 weekly high close. So 139 flat is our target on that. We'll see if we can get all that or some or most of it into our pockets and bank accounts. That would be great. Pound versus the yen, not really going anywhere today. Just kind of still trying to make a decision on that. They're about equal in strength right now as far as the strength meter goes. And again, the strength meter reflects the bond market, if I'm not mistaken, and the bond yields. Just out of curiosity, let's scroll up here and see what the US 10 is. US 10 bond yield is going down, which means people are buying US bonds. Now that could be the Fed doing some internal buying, because they do that. That would be a form of QE without raising rates, or pardon me, without lowering rates. They could buy their own bonds, and then that way they they essentially drop rates or without dropping rates. But here we are. We have the let's see what the 30-year US 30 is going up, 4.8. So we could see the party ending very quickly for the United States real estate market. That's what the 30-year bond yield usually reflects, is mortgages. So we won't worry about that. After that, let's go to the Euro versus the yen, and again, not as iffy as not going anywhere as the pound yen, but the euro yen is definitely not going anywhere either. Stuck at 183 proper right now. UCAD, dollar versus the CAD, finally broke down below this one. We'll see if it continues below the 136.44. After that, we're going to be looking at the next levels are going to be 135.83, which is really close to that right now. I wouldn't jump into that right now until it actually comes down to here. Although you could just get a quick 30 pips on it if that were to continue. And then after that, we're looking at 134.93. Below that is the next target. CAD versus the yen. Again, not really going anywhere because the Canadian dollar is relatively consistent with the Japanese yen right now. So not a whole lot going on there. Oil, kind of stuck at 61. We're at 61 thereabouts, 61 and change. So not a whole lot going on there. Aussie versus the dollar, look at it go. 69.69. Who would have thunk it? 69.69. 6, 7, 6. Oh well. It's just kind of has made a little bit of progress since yesterday and blew through my what is that? My weekly resistance trend line, my daily resistance trend line. So we'll see if it snaps underneath that. It does look like it's going to. Looks like we're off to 70 land. We cross over 70. We'll see what happens after that. After that, our next stop on here might be 70, 71, 72. We haven't seen that in quite some time. Maybe 10 years. When was the last time we saw Aussie over 70? Aussie over 70 would have been 2023. So the next stop on that is going to be 71.08. Might be a worthwhile trade. I don't know. It depends on how you like the Aussie, like trading the Aussie. So do something like that. There it is. And there we have the 2022 high weekly close above that at 72.07. So see what happens with this dollar weakness, see if it continues. On dollar weakness, we have gold, and gold is just kind of meandering between about 557 and about 587 right now. So it's kind of wishy-washy today, not really showing a whole lot of direction. It is up $60 compared to yesterday, because yesterday we also had an equal pullback in gold late in the afternoon, which also took out my helped take out my accounts. Yay! It's okay. Tomorrow I'll have 2 brand new ones to play with, and I would love to make those challenges. It's about time. I've earned it. I think it's time for me to make some money on those. Platinum is kind of hanging out around 59.70. Again, another huge pullback on that yesterday, or it looks like this morning is when the huge pullback was. Palladium, threw this one in here just for kicks, just to be one of the other precious metals. And again, another big pullback in that, pull down back under 2,000. We'll see if that continues. And silver, my personal favorite, but lately it's been a heartbreaker. Big pullbacks 2 days in a row. We'll see if that's going to continue. Got up to about 110 today and then decided to pull back. So we're starting to see some lower highs on this, consistently lower highs, but again, higher lows. So we could be forming an asymmetrical triangle. And that asymmetrical triangle shows no direction. We'll see how that pans out as time goes on. But at any rate, that's what we've got going on today. We've got a lot more currency action than we normally get to play with, and a lot less action on the metals, which might work out to my advantage because I'm more of a currency trader than a metal trader. I'm learning the metals, I'm learning how to play gold and silver, or how to trade gold and silver, and it's expensive. Much more prefer holding this kind of silver because this coin is about $106 right now. And that's fine, but that's all I got for today. If you like this video, if you made it this far, then thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more of these videos, then by all means, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified of when I put more of these videos out. And lastly, if you've got any comments, by all means, comment on the below the in the comment section, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And that's Henry, the Forex Trading Parakeet. You guys take it easy. Have a great one. Bye.